You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right.
Shut the fuck up.
Little Tenacious D on the podcast to start it off. Oh, somebody tag Jack Black. Somebody tag that motherfucker.
I've seen Jack Black in person.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Now, let's see. Dude, you monopolized the last podcast and bored the shit out of everybody.
That was an entertaining fucking episode. Everybody loved it. So
no. They're like, why is Jared talking so much? Why is he allowed to talk? Who is this fucking guy?
No, the other week when you were like, your dog doesn't even recognize you.
Yeah, I can't remember. What'd you fucking say? You said something, and then that sparked the off-the-cuff remark. It's like my dog doesn't want to come with me or some shit.
I was just talking about, I was talking to the dog, and I was like, do you want to go downstairs, Bella? And I was like, of course you do. And I was like, yeah, she didn't even acknowledge me.
It's because his dog doesn't recognize him either.
That was a good one. I gotta give
that one actually made him laugh his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, well played.
You know what? That's a good one. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. The other week, I finally went and got the fucking bookcase. I have 2 more very expensive pieces of new Ninja Turtle memorabilia.
Yeah, he bought another thing off Kevin Eastman's Instagram. If you haven't watched the last episode,
so that came recently, and like the next day after we recorded the podcast, I got the fucking Last Ronin lunch. Have you read that yet? You need
the Last Ronin. Yeah, I've read a little bit of it. Like it's like Grand Theft Auto 5. Like I started it and I never finished it. Like when I was unemployed, dude, Grand Theft Auto 5 was my shit because I couldn't sleep. Like I was up because fucking anxiety and shit, and I was worrying about all the bills and everything and how I was gonna make my fucking mortgage. And I was just like, fuck it. It's 3:00 in the morning. I have nothing better to do. The old lady's asleep because she actually works for a living. I'm gonna play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm gonna sit down. I'm finally gonna fucking play this shit 2 years after I bought it.
Oh man, remember when COVID happened and they were like, we're all just gonna stay in the house for just gonna be a few weeks. 2 weeks late, 2 years later, they're like, we're out here. What happened?
No,
what the fuck was going on?
I don't remember any of that because I live in America's free state. We shut down for a week, and then it took about a week for everybody to realize that shutting down meant the bars also close. And they were like, we're not having this, Ron. You better fucking open this shit back up or there's going to be fucking riots in the street. Like when the George Floyd riots were happening.
Fucking skyrocketed.
Yeah. When the George Floyd shit happened and everybody was fucking rioting from West Coast to East Coast, they tried that shit in Jacksonville. It lasted for about 6 hours. And then they torched one fucking cop car and they found out that JSO is not a catch and release program. All right. JSO fucking that's literally, if you ever want to see JSO in action, it's literally pow, freeze.
Oh my God.
Like
no.
JSO gives light
to
light to that fucking joke and light to that joke. That's going to be funny in a minute. It's like how many police officers does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just beat the room for being too dark.
Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh, we're so going to get canceled. At some point, it's going to fucking happen.
Honestly, no, that's not how JSO is. JSO is actually pretty fucking cool. They're not the LAPD, all right?
LAPD doesn't do much, honestly. I used to live in LA. Like, they're just kind of like, what do you do? Oh, okay, cool.
That's because they're all afraid now because they shut down the crash program. Fucking, oh man. Anybody that doesn't remember Rampart, fucking, you need to look that shit up. The Rampart scandal, that shit was fucking beautiful. Just watch the first 30 minutes of Straight Outta Compton. That was Crash.
So when BLM was like becoming a thing, or not becoming a thing, but during their protest after the George Floyd shit.
Yeah, when they started getting money that they misappropriated.
Anyways, moving on. Like they tried to start riots in fucking Long Beach, and there's fucking video of the Bloods being like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, that's because the Bloods
Long
understand.
Beach, motherfucker, we will fuck your shit. You don't try that shit here, motherfucker.
No, that's because the Bloods fucking understand. Because Black Lives Matter only comes out when a black dude gets shot or beaten by a white guy or the cops. They're not doing anything about fucking black on black crime. You know, they're not doing anything to fix the situation. They're just bitching about it. And you can thank your fucking cousin for that shit. Mrs. Not Black.
Did you like what I sent you that my dad posted?
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. Look, Rachel came to the barbecue. There was a bunch of white sheep and one black sheep.
I was like, holy shit. I was like, my dad posted this and said that.
Fuck Rachel Dolezal, by the way.
Say what?
Fuck Rachel Dolezal, by the way. Fuck her.
Dolezal, you fuck.
No, again, that's the way she says it. That's the way I'm going to fucking say it.
I am a fucking member of the goddamn family. It is pronounced Dolezal.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're not going to recognize you anyway. Now,
go shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, but no, like I can't fucking stand that shit. Like the whole like the Black Lives Matter thing. I completely understand where you're coming from, but just shut the fuck up. Like for 6 months, just really, just shut the fuck up for 6 months. You know, or you know, when a black cop shoots a black suspect, whose life matters in that moment? Or when a black suspect shoots a black cop, I want to see you out there for that. Or when a white suspect shoots a black cop, they got him. Fucking, you know, they're very rare. You know, they're like getting a first edition Charizard to have a white suspect. But
oh my, can we move on? Let's move on. I'm sorry I mentioned anything. Jesus Christ, fuck. Fucking shit.
No, but I will say this. I watched Cops when I was growing up, and there was a lot of white suspects, but they were really the same. Like, at least
they were methed out.
Yeah, I mean, at least when there was
in a trailer.
At least when there were black suspects, there was diversity, right? It was the same white guy every fucking time. It was Steve Jessup. You know, fucking, I know my rights. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I won't.
And no shirt ever. Like no fucking shirt ever.
Like no, he was wearing a shirt. He was wearing a wife beater, and that was actually a literal definition at that point. Because that guy beat the shit out of his wife. Because she
9
burned.
times out of 10, that's what the call was.
Yeah, she burned his grits. I told you not to burn dinner anymore, Louisa. Get up, Giselle. This gonna hurt the both of us now. All right, it's gonna hurt you a little more though. Oh my god, dude! Fucking, I missed that show. I miss Cops. Cops was fucking entertaining as shit.
Dude, when I was 14, I never missed Cops, and I have no idea why. I was just like,
I'm pretty sure I've been on Cops at least once.
I was just like, oh, time for fucking Cops.
Yep.
Like I learned the channel, I learned the fucking time. It was it was like when I used to watch wrestling.
You had the same reaction for, oh, it's time for Cops as I do when, there's a knock at the door. Oh, it's time for Cops.
Oh my God. I remember one time when mom was still here, her car got stolen. She was in the hospital, but but we thought it was like my little sister's car that had gotten stolen from over at my dad's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, like the person who took it, oh, terrible fucking thief. All right, she took the car. We didn't notice, and like an hour and a half later, the cops had her. And they were knocking on our door.
Did they immediately arrest Rachel?
No, it was some white methed out chick. Her name was Brittany something or other.
Of course
She's in prison now for stealing.
Of course it was.
car.
Her middle name was fucking Lynn. Brittany Lynn.
Is it one of those names with a Lynn on at the end of it?
Tammy Lynn. Fuck.
Oh, I got you, you motherfucker.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, Ted was one of my favorite fucking movies.
Oh, and it's so good. But let's stay on course here though. Let's stay on fucking course. So it's like about 12 o'clock at night. I'm already in bed. And then all of a sudden I just hear, you know the fucking knock, Tony. You know that fucking knock.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do it on the fucking desk. I hope this comes through. It's literally it's a deep knock.
it's a deep, hard knock.
It is.
Like you're gonna fucking, if you're here, you're answering your fucking door.
You know the police knock with fucking authority.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not how Jer knocks on a door. We've all seen that. No, they got that knock like you're about to get your fucking ass whipped.
So anyways, there's that fucking knock at the door. And I'm like, don't let it be the cops. Don't let it be the fuck. And I look out the window. I'm like, God damn it. And my sisters are like, hey, there's a knock at the door. I was like, fucking no.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent. We heard it. Don't worry. The neighbors heard that shit.
And they were like, well, go answer it. And I'm like, well, now I have to because he's fucking heard you.
Yeah, right.
And so I go answer the door, and he's looking for my sister. I'm like, oh, this is a change. But yeah, I'm a good fucking brother. I'm a good goddamn brother, Tony. So I'm like, well, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, my fucking sister, I'm right here. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude, you can by that story, you can hear the white privilege in this family. Jer answered the door, and his sister was unafraid. If the cops knock on my door, I have to take a quick inventory. It's like, what have I done lately? Like, no. Fucking, I have to think about this shit. It's like, hold on, did I break the law? I mean, no, statistically,
I was very fucking nervous, Tony. I was like, I just know this motherfucker's here for me.
Yeah, statistically, I've broken the law, but did I get caught?
But when he asked for my sister, I'm a good fucking brother, and so I'm gonna cover for Sarah Lawrence over here.
You know that Sarah Lawrence has no fucking problem with the cops. The only problem she has with the cops is because
like, I'm right here, officer. I'm like, no, you're not. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth.
The only problem that Sarah Lawrence has with the police is, listen, I don't understand why that kind of force is necessary. Okay. But while she's filming it, which by the way, I think that's fucking hilarious too. That's funnier than shit to me. The fact that they see that people are being assaulted by the police or assaulted by somebody else. And immediately it's not like their first instinct isn't to help. It's to grab the fucking phone.
It's a different day and age we're living in, Tony. But anyways, it turned out all right, because it just turned out that the car had been stolen. And I tell you what, this bitch had to be watching me specifically, like from our backyard. That's the only way this bitch pulled this shit off, because she had about a 10-minute window to come in. Because me and my sisters were up. We were watching some fucking movie. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Batman. And
then after the movie, you go, all right, I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. And then like 10 minutes in between then, my sister gets up and goes, and I guess she made quesadillas or something. I don't fucking remember. And that was really the only time she had to come in, was in between those 2 points, to come in, grab the key. And she didn't just take the keys to the good vehicle that now belongs to my sister, but at the time was my mom's. Like, she took the keys to all the vehicles.
Damn.
And she's like, oh, I'm just going to take the best one.
How the fuck did she get in the house?
Oh, at the time, we never locked the door.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess being from Florida, that's not something that I understand, because that's the first, dude, I get onto my stepdaughter about that shit all the time. She walks in, doesn't lock the door. I'm like, lock the fucking door. This isn't Gainesville. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, even when we lived in North Dakota, my parents would lock the door every fucking night. So I don't know where the fuck we get it from, but
dude, your goddamn northern just came out. North Dakota.
Did it?
Yeah, your Canadian just came out.
Fuck you. I am an American. Goddamn you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's like, fucking, dude, that shit happens all the time on fucking Daisy's live. Daisy R 365 or Daisy Robbins on Instagram. She always hosts the after parties to my live. And, occasionally me and Jay are in there. And I always call her the fuck out every goddamn time, because her goddamn Minnesota comes out. Fucking Minnesota. Like, it comes out all the fucking time. And I'm just like, God damn it, that sounds so fucking strange to me.
But yeah, she the door was unlocked. All she had to do. And here's the bad part, Tony. Like, my first reaction wasn't like, oh my God, I feel so violated. She took something of ours, took something of value, and just ran off with it. I was like, I can't believe we let her see the house like this. That was my first fucking reaction.
Oh, I wish you would have known, or I wish I would have known you were robbing me. I would have straightened up a bit.
But that bitch had, and here's the thing, like, I heard the cops chasing her earlier. I was like, I remember thinking, oh, that's awfully close.
Yeah.
That's a police siren. Thank God it's not for me, I hope.
See, that's another thing too. That's another thing, dude. Fucking, one, we lock our doors. She would have made a little fucking noise coming into my house in Florida. Two, she wouldn't have made it back out. Because anytime I hear a bump in the night, I get so fucking excited. Like I actually had this conversation with my dog, because my dog's a little asshole. Fucking his name's Chad. He's a little shit turd, and he barks at me when, like, I'll be like in the bathroom, taking a shower, and I'll come out to the fucking living room or the laundry room to get some drawers, and he'll start barking at me, and I'm just like, motherfucker, why? Why are you barking at me? You have witnessed me get very happy about a fucking noise in the house that I didn't recognize. You really think anybody got past me, you little shit? Like,
that's another thing. Our dog fucking fired. Because, like, anytime somebody knocks or comes in, she loses her goddamn mind. Didn't make a fucking peep. Didn't stir nothing. She's just like, keys are on the table.
Yeah, it's like that John Caparulo joke. Fucking yeah, he's a great guard dog unless the intruder has ham.
Yeah. Or George Lopez, like, oh, you want me to shut up? All right, he keeps some money in the closet. Yeah. Jewels too.
Yeah, we don't fucking talk about George Lopez anymore. That motherfucker. Like, George Lopez to me he's lost a lot of respect, just like Rage Against the Machine has. Like, Rage Against the Machine has lost a lot of fucking. Okay, timeout. What
the fuck did Lopez do?
Lopez could not stop talking about fucking Donald Trump. Like, that was his whole act after that. I'm like, dude, you are funny. Don't make the whole fucking act about how much you hate Donald Trump.
Oh, I get that.
Like, you're funny, dude. You're funny. Just fucking leave it alone. Like, say fucking Donald Trump, that puto, and fucking move on. Yeah. No, I 1,000. Like, tell us about your fucked up life. That's what we're here for. Yeah, we've all seen Why You Crying, all right? That's what we want to see.
Yeah. More of that, please. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then fucking then Rage Against the Machine, they lost all my respect. Like I still listen to their music, but I'm not fucking supporting them anymore just because they have their fucking reunion tour going on. They're charging $300 a ticket. And my only thought was, wow, guess capitalism works after all. All right, you're an anti-capitalist band charging $300 to come see you. You guys are fucking morons.
No, but I will say this though, Tony. You and me were live a couple weeks ago, and somebody had the balls in there to say Donald Trump, greatest president ever.
No, you're getting this wrong. They said Donald Trump, president ever. And then they put the word greatest in there. And we had the discussion. Because honestly, you know, who is the best president? Who is the best president of all time? And
I assure you, it is not fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah, fucking Jer was like, yeah, that Lincoln guy, he was all right, I guess. Like,
yeah. like just thinking back on history, that Lincoln guy seemed pretty cool.
But I have to say, the greatest president of all time, just hands down, is probably James Buchanan.
Oh, shit.
Because literally,
I was waiting to hear George Washington.
No. George Washington was the most gangster president of all time. All right.
My bad. My mistake.
James Buchanan. James Buchanan has got to be the best president of all time because I didn't even know he was a president until I looked up the list of presidents. Like, nothing, no scandal, no nothing. And the fucked up part is James Buchanan was the president right before the Civil War. Like going into the Civil War was James Buchanan. And I thought, well, you know, you think there would be some noteworthy opinions on this. No, apparently he was trying to keep shit together. He's like, listen, guys, we don't have to fight about this. All right, the South, they want to keep their free labor. The North doesn't like that. So let's just compromise, okay? Let's just compromise. I'll go down to Mexico. We'll get some Mexicans and we'll trade.
Can't we all just get along?
Right? We'll give black people their freedom. We'll go get Mexicans. And everything's going to be okay. All right? Everything's going to be fine. But no, apparently nothing. Nothing from James Buchanan on this. Like, I thought it was funny. They're talking about in California giving reparations to any black people that were hurt by slavery in the state of California. I was like, considering the fact that slavery ended after the state of California considering the fact that slavery ended before California became a state officially, you're just not going to give out any money, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, were there even people in California yet?
No, there were people in California. There were people, but there was no slavery there. They became a state after slavery ended.
Yeah. Wasn't that just occupied by Mexico at that point?
Well, I mean, it was occupied by white people. I assume they were Democrats, just, you know, based on statistical probability.
Well, here's the thing. The parties I think it was at the turn of the century. The parties like.
No, that is a common misconception. That is absolute bullshit. They
Really?
never changed ideals.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They came up with that because they didn't want to be associated with the fact that the Democrats were the ones who actually fucking started the KKK.
Well, yeah.
They were like, we don't want to be associated with this. Let's just tell them it was the Republicans and move on. We switched ideals. No, they didn't. They just didn't want to be associated with all the bad shit the Democrats have done. Democrats have never actually stopped trying to oppress people. Republicans have been fighting against it for centuries.
I mean, at this point, it is my personal fucking opinion that both the NRC and DNC at this point, we should just burn them both to the ground.
That's not your personal opinion. That is a fucking fact. You have stated in a fact. You have stated a fact officially on the podcast that I actually agree with. Hell done froze over. All right.
Anyways, let's get out of fucking politics. Talk about something a little more uplifting. Everybody can fucking dive into and agree with. Fucking
Asians can't drive.
No, right? No. Fucking the other week we were talking about Fanboys. How good is the fucking movie Fanboys?
No, we've already talked about Fanboys. We've already talked about that. All right, let's talk about the most criminally underrated movie ever made. It is called 1408. All right.
I don't remember 1408. I have not had a chance to rewatch it.
1408 was a great fucking movie. It's on Prime Video, by the way.
All I remember is John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson, dead daughter, and room fucking with him.
Yeah, the room was fucking with him, dude. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things. Like I sat down and watched it, and I was like, wow, this is a Stephen King story. Yeah, never heard about a haunted hotel room before. Thanks, Stephen. But it was one of his throwaways.
In his defense, usually in his stories, it's the whole hotel. All right, this one's just the room.
No, hold on. We've got a haunted hotel. The main character's a writer. All right, fucking wow, that's never been done before.
By you, Stephen.
Yeah, fucking dude. Every main character is a writer in Stephen King stories. Like seriously, I can prove this shit. Look it up. Misery, The Shining, fucking Secret Window, 1408. Fucking It had a writer as the main character.
What was that dude a writer? I
Bill Denborough. He was a writer. He was a writer that could not get an ending right. So it was literally Stephen King. Like the book is great, but the ending sucks. That is literally Stephen King.
I'll be honest with you. I've never once read a Stephen King. I've watched the fucking movies.
I'll be honest with you. Stephen King, fucking fuck that guy. The last story he actually came up with that was halfway decent was Dreamcatcher, and that's about it.
I do love Shawshank Redemption. And
the movie was better.
I never watched Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher was great, dude. It stars one of my favorite fucking actors, right? And no, I'm not talking about Morgan Freeman, interestingly enough. I'm talking about Tim Oliphant. Tim Oliphant is a fucking beast.
I know. I love Shawshank Redemption. Oh my God. Such a good movie.
Dude, the defense attorneys in Shawshank Redemption must have really sucked. Like they must have been.
Hold on. Time out. Time the fuck out. Speaking of attorneys, I believe there's an attorney probably watching this episode right now. Fucking go. Fucking go.
Oh my God. The state attorney. Let's say the defense attorneys in Shawshank Redemption probably took lessons for the defense attorneys arguing my case right now. Fucking like it was kind of weird being a witness for the prosecution. Like normally I'm the defendant, but like fucking dude, oh my God, that shit was fucking great. The amount of what the fuck is going on. I pissed off those defense attorneys so fucking much. And yeah, I mean, I'm talking about an ongoing investigation, so I can't really give a whole lot of specifics. All I'm going to say was I was told that I was the perfect witness.
By an attorney wearing a Jags jersey?
It's a Jags jersey.
For your Zoom courtroom?
Oh my God, dude, I love Zoom so much because like I changed my shirt, which is all I changed. I was still in fucking cutoff sweat shorts and paw slippers. Fucking like from the waist up, business, right? From the waist down, chaos.
You were not business. You had a fucking Slayer patch shirt.
It's still business. It was collared. Fucking buttons on my shirt and shit.
Do you even own a suit, Tony?
Yes, I do actually.
Really?
Yeah. I told you I was a defendant. Now,
God damn it.
occasionally I have to go to court.
I haven't had to go to court. Actually, my charges always get dropped, so I've never been to court. I've
Yep.
never made it that far.
I can explain why. White.
Because Grandpa is fucking loaded. That's why.
No, it's because he's white.
Every time I've ever been arrested, Grandpa, I'm in jail. I'll fix it.
I imagine him crying like that too. Like fucking every time I've been in jail, it's been completely unjustified. All right. Listen, it's not my fault. They were pulling over every vehicle on that particular sidewalk. Like fucking, like no, like one of the times that I went to jail was I was brought up on aggravated assault and battery, and it was because a guy pulled a fucking knife on me, and I beat the ever living shit out of him. I was like, I thought that was fucking justified personally. Like the fact that I didn't shoot him should give me some points.
Wait. So he pulled a knife on you, and you're the one that still got charged?
Yeah.
That is some bullshit.
Yeah. I got I sat in holding, and I was in in overnight for that charge until I got dropped because of self-defense because they had a video. So, you know, maybe Big Brother has some points.
Now, every time.
Thank you to the NSA, by the way. Thank you guys for monitoring that.
The only time I've ever been in jail, it's always for bar fights. That's all it's ever been. Fucking bar fights. But I remember my favorite though. I do remember my favorite because I was living with my best friend up in Great Falls, Montana, and me and his wife go out one night because at the time he's not a drinker, and there's this dude probably about my size, but fucking kind of ripped and shit. Anyways, he's picking on this fucking like JD sized person.
Jesus, that's little.
Yeah. And like he's taking his hat from him, sticking it down his pants.
Wow.
And like he's making this guy like shake his hand and everything. And then like he says something about fucking natives. I'm there with my buddy's wife, and they're both fucking like 100% Native American. Like all my closest friends, 100% Native Americans.
Like 100%. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Those kind of fucking Indians?
That's not what fucking Native Americans do. But
no, they open casinos.
God damn it, Tony. Fuck off. Oh God, we're gonna get canceled. So anyways, I go up to the bar and he says something to me and I look at him, I go, don't fucking talk to me. I was like, I heard that bullshit you were saying about natives. And so he starts getting lippy with me and I start getting fucking lippy with him. And he goes, we could go outside, fucking take care of this. I was like, fuck outside. And I just jump on top of him and just start fucking
using his weight. Bam. That's what he did. He started using his weight. Fucking, I will crush you with my pear-shaped ass.
I wasn't as heavy back then. I mean, I was still heavy, but I wasn't as heavy. But and so the bartender, big sumbitch, comes around the bar, pulls me off. I was like, all right. I go, I'm cool, I'm fine. They separate us. And as soon as the bartender lets me go, I fucking run back over there and jump back on top of him and start beating shit out. And then the next time I feel somebody grab me, I go, get the fuck off. Oh, those are cuffs. Oh, hi, officer.
Don't tase me, bro.
Now, my safe word is pineapple juice.
That is change. Do you have any idea how long it took me to acquire those?
And so anyways, I go to jail. And this guy, I guess he had to go to the hospital first. And so, anyways, I'm sitting there in jail. I see them bring him in, and he's got like this metal thing taped across his nose. His eyes are fucking swollen. And they put him in a couple cells down from me. And I just hear this guy go, what the fuck happened to you? And I got on the bars. I was like, you got one fuck of a good ass beating's what happened.
Now, my favorite bar fight that I've ever had, that I've ever been a part of, was the time that somebody was hitting on my ex. And this is the story of how I slapped somebody to sleep. That was the greatest fucking shit ever. It's fucking story time. All right. So I'm there, and this guy will not leave my fucking ex alone. She just won't leave her alone, won't leave her alone. Finally, she gets uncomfortable. And I'm sitting there playing pool, you know. And I said, hey, man, you want to leave her alone? And he says, you talking to me, motherfucker? And everything in the bar stops. Like, everything on that side of the bar stops. My brother goes, oh, this is going to be good. And to make a long story short, he goes to throw a haymaker, right? He reaches all the way back here, which is bad. I'm going to let you know right now, never do that shit in a fight.
Yeah, never be like, oh, I'm going to hit you so hard.
Yeah, don't ever do that, because I, being me, open hand slapped him in the mouth. Now, why did I open hand slap him? Because there is nothing more emasculating than being slapped by another man.
Nothing.
And to make things great, like, fuck it, that's going to give you a couple seconds, by the way. If you slap somebody in the mouth, that's going to give you a couple seconds, because they're going to be like, what, did you just fucking slap me? Like, which was my plan, you know. I was going to slap him in the mouth, and I was going to beat the shit out of him. But I didn't have to. I didn't have to beat the shit out of him, because apparently when I slapped him, his knees buckled, and he just hit the fucking ground. He was tired. He had to take a nap. And I got street cred right then as the man that open hand slapped somebody to sleep. I knocked somebody out with an open hand. That was the funniest shit I've ever been a part of, hands down.
Oh my God. Actually, that's probably one of my favorite moments in Tombstone. Is when fucking Wyatt Earp's just slapping fucking Billy Bob Thornton around.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Skin it.
I said, throw down, boy. Like, fucking, that shit was fucking hilarious, dude. I laughed hysterically. So like, that's how I felt, right? You know, that's how I felt right then at that moment. I was like, oh my God, I just Wyatt Earp somebody. That was fucking amazing. And that was uplifting. I mean, not to him. That was fucking, like, you know, that was his downfall.
You know, his friends still give, well, I'll put you to sleep, motherfucker.
Yeah. Don't make me go get Tony. He'll put hands on you. Just one, though. Just one. That's all it took.
Don't make my daughter slap you around. I go to sleep.
My God, dude, that shit was fucking hilarious.
He will never. They're gonna talk about that shit at his funeral.
Yeah, that's gonna be his fucking eulogy. That's gonna be on his fucking epitaph. It's like, here lies so and so slapped to sleep, bank shot, circa 2009. Like.
Anyways, I think I finally went and bought a bookcase, so I got to get that put together. I hope you guys are enjoying the exclusive content. We're gonna come up with more stuff, we promise.
Yeah, it's just bloopers right now, but you know,
it's bloopers and some drunken.
Just don't say we're gonna get canceled.
Don't say we're gonna get canceled, Tony.
Oh my God, I'm surprised we haven't been canceled yet. Like,
I am amazed.
Like, I just can't believe
not canceled. What the fuck?
I mean, we can't get fucking monetized on YouTube because, you know, me. But
we're never going to get the monetization, so we need you to subscribe to that Patreon here in the description.
Oh
Please.
My God, what the actual fuck? Like, the fact that they've booted me off of every major platform at least once is fucking hilarious to me. And every time I'm like, what did I say?
What did I do? It's like that picture I sent you the other week where I was using the cup holders for the fucking nacho cheese and the fucking salsa.
I don't understand why I can't lose weight.
I was using my cup holders because I had a long road trip ahead of me. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get some chips and dip. And I couldn't decide between the salsa and the nacho cheese. I was like, fuck it. Let's get both. I'm a baller.
Yeah, I can spend $4.
And so I snapped a picture of it and I said, I just don't understand why I can't lose weight. And then I sent him the picture after that, and Tony lost his shit.
Oh my God, I dropped the fucking phone. I completely dropped the fucking phone. I'm like, Jared's fat. There's that creaky door.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
Anyways,
my God.
It's all social media platforms, JRD Comedy. Follow me. We look forward to keep giving you guys more awesome content.
And of course, ATH Official 666 on Instagram, so you can keep up with the 9 profiles I'm currently fucking hosting.
Yes. For our best shit, follow us on TikTok, because that's where we came up from.
Or I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow me here.
And I just got charged $200, so you're gonna start sending me these episodes. You're gonna start Dropboxing me these fucking episodes, and we're gonna the podcast is gonna have its own channel where
podcast
where
have its own
exclusively podcast content, and
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They won't monetize it on my channel. They're not gonna monetize it on yours.
I know, but still, I made the channel. We're putting some shit up on there.
Oh my God.
And merch for the podcast is coming soon, you guys. So
very soon.
But we love you. We love you.
Thank you for watching. Remember, taxation is theft.
And till next week, guys.
Later, guys.